Hello beautiful people of the internet, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you everything that I packed while coming to Australia. So for some details, I brought the Osprey 55 liter backpack. This is the 40 liter main bag, the 15 liter detachable day sack, and I also bought a little belt bag. But let's start off with what I wore to the airport and during my flights, because obviously these didn't fit in my bag because I was wearing them. First was a comfy pair of socks. These are wool socks from Smart Wool. And then my red backs, the one and only hoodie that I brought, and I was also wearing one of these tank tops and these pants. Now in my belt bag there's just a bunch of little odds and ends, like my wallet, my passport, a Tide to Go stick, lip chap, Tylenol, and Advil. And right now in the back there's just like some change and some papers. I also brought my Hydro Flask, and all of my hair clips are currently on it, but usually I'd have like a carabiner on the loopy part and then I could just attach it to all of my bags. Now let's go through all of my clothes in the main sack. First of all, yes, I did bring a blanket because I just use blankets for so many things, and I figured it was a non-negotiable since it's not like I was trekking or anything, you know. I basically just had to bring what I needed to bring on the plane, so I had room. Attached to my main bag I also have this little like neck pillow that Dustin's mom got us, which has come in handy during the trip actually. Now let's open the main part of the bag. Ta-da! So on top you'll see my dirty Chacos, which we should probably take those out. And you see the reason why I put all of my little blankety things underneath my shoes is if this happens, it's easy to just shake it out and not have it go all over everything else in your bag. But next thing is my Tilly hat, my little sun hat. And then as you already saw, there's this little teal thing, which is my microfiber towel. This one is from Pack Towel. It's the personal pack towel. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Personal pack towel. And I would highly recommend a microfiber towel when you're traveling. Next, let me just shake this out. Next is this little like sarong thingy that I thrifted from back home. I just figured it might be nice if we were staying in hostels to be able to like string something across the bed so that people can see you, or if you ever need a light little blanket or a little cover up, and it didn't take up too much space, so that's the next thing. I also have this silk scarf that I thrifted that I use as like an eye cover. I've got this packable rain jacket. It's from Columbia and I don't think it's actually waterproof anymore, but that's that. A dirty hairbrush. This little pouch are my period undies because the first couple days of my period, I can't be bothered to wear my Diva Cup. I just brought one pair. It's from the brand Isle. Pretty sure I did a review on these actually, and I think I have a discount code, so I might leave it for you in the comments. But I just brought one pair of these and then a bunch of like little refill or swappable like pads or liners that go in them. And this little pouch is actually also from Isle. One of the compartments is waterproof and the other one is just normal, so that if you ever have to change the little like pad liner things on the go, there's a little waterproof compartment that you can do that with. Next in here is my epilator. I also have a review on this guy, but it's the Braun Silk Epil 9 Flex. It has this little like shaver head, a little epilator head, and then a bunch of little like bits and bobs. So that's in this pouch. And then I have my toiletry bag. So when I was actually traveling, I had it organized a little differently. So this was like my liquids bag, and I had this at the top of my backpack, so it was really easy to like take it in and out going through security. But right now it's just kind of a random mess of things. I've got Castile soap in there, Aquaphor, mascara, floss, an empty container of rosehip oil, some sunscreen, you know, just the little essentials. I also brought a bunch of these goop tubes that I had laying around, just in case I needed them, if I ever needed a smaller version and I was only able to find like a big version in store. So I have some goop tubes. They're also like full of hair and pretty dirty. I have my little bag of essential oils that I made before leaving home. So this is my essential oil of Nag Champa. I've got one of lavender, like labeled the tops of them. I've got tea tree. This is one of my favorite oils to use, like when I'm breaking out and stuff. I use this one a lot. And then this one is just a nice little blend. It's called Power to the Flower, I think. I think it's Now essential oils. I'm not fully sure, but this is my little kit plus this little baby roll-on. It's really annoying how it's not focusing. I tried to fix it, but I don't know. Yeah, little roll-on. That one is from Sage. I've got my toothbrush that I've actually bought since being here. A little tongue scraper, toothpaste. Wow, this bag is actually really dirty. This is just some magnesium oil that I brought from home. A mirror, nail clippers, tweezers, Diva cup, which I've lost the bag for. Got the temp drop, and then these are all of my soaps. So before leaving, I made all of these little like wash bags, dry bags. So this one is my shampoo. This one is just a bar of like Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. And then this is my conditioner, and then I can just hang it up wherever I go or in the van. Then it lets like the bar soaps dry, which if they're in the tins, they never dry, and then they're always like goopy and really gross and annoying. So I think that's everything for my toiletries. So before leaving, my friend actually gifted me this 3-pack of packing cubes by Eagle Creek. It says Eagle Creek packet. It's just whatever ones are like I think it's like the reveal pack. So it comes with an extra small, a small, and a medium. So in this small or extra small, basically all of my tank tops. So I've got this really loose and honestly kind of see-through one. And then I have 2 of these Lululemon Align tanks, which is also the tank top that I'm wearing right now. I got 3 of them in different colors because I know I wear them a lot. I've got one nicer little tank top. It's just this little silk cami thing that I thrifted and changed the color of, one of those little projects of mine. But yeah, that's nice if I ever feel like being a little more luxurious. And then I just brought a sports bra, which is just also from Lulu. So that's bag number 1. Moving on up the size, we've got the small Eagle Creek bag. And my camera's about to die, so let me change the battery. All right, beautiful. So in this next little bag, these 2 are actually a little random. I just put whatever fit in them. I also found when using packing cubes, I like to roll my stuff in them because then it's really easy if you ever need anything. You just unroll your whole bundle, take the one thing, and then roll everything else back up. But to start off with this bag, I have this little like cropped t-shirt, then a normal sized t-shirt. I thrifted this one and cut it. This one I thrifted, but it's originally from Lulu. I've got this really big linen like tunic-y thing that I can either wear as a dress or I could wear it open. It's honestly just like a nice beach cover-up or if I feel like being lazy. I've got this pair of biker shorts. Can't remember where I got these. Got them so long ago and they're like the most awful quality, but they're really small, so they were great. I forgot to mention this. I thrifted this. And then I have 2 pairs of leggings, also from Lulu. If you're wondering why I have so much Lululemon, it's because I used to work there. So I can't remember what these ones are called, but they're really similar to like the Align leggings. They're the really like soft, stretchy ones. And then these ones are the Wonder Train Contour Fit. So these are a little more like intense and durable, and these ones are a little more like comfy, loungy. And then finally for the clothes, we've got our, what size is this one? Medium. So this is most of my like bulkier stuff. Again, have it all rolled. So first thing in these guys are these denim shorts. Again, I thrifted these. They used to be pants, and I cut them into shorts, and then I added this like little paneling on the side to make them looser, and I have worn these to death. this trip. I've got this little cotton cardigan thing. Again, I thrifted it. It used to be white, and then I accidentally washed it with something that I had dyed, so it turned it kind of pink, but I'm not fully mad about it. Then we've got this skirt that, again, I thrifted. It's just like a little tier skirt thing. It used to be green, and then I turned it white and did some alterations to it or whatever. And it's got this big hole in it that I need to fix. Of course, I had to bring my infamous zip-off hiking pants. Again, I also thrifted these. I think they're vintage, somewhat worldwide sportsmen. But these are just good and versatile because they're shorts and they're pants. And then finally, I wasn't fully sure that I was gonna bring these, and I was a little bit skeptical of how much I would wear them. But like a week before my flight, I decided maybe I should just go to the thrift store and see if I can find a pair of jeans, just in case I do ever need them. And if I don't need them, I can get rid of them because I'm not that attached to them because I just bought them. But I've actually gotten a decent amount of wear out of these. And they're just this pair of thrifted Wrangler jeans. That's the bum. And they're just good for any like work days or any days where it's a little bit chillier. So that's all my packing cubes. Let's go through my socks drawer. Basically, those are just undies. I brought 3 pairs of these little like crew socks. They're merino wool. They're from Smartwool. Again, I customized them because apparently I can't just be satisfied buying things. But I brought 3 pairs of these, and then I brought like 3 pairs of really cozy socks, which probably weren't needed, but I really like cozy socks and my feet get really cold. This here is just a produce bag that I got from the dollar store. It's like a cotton produce bag, which, fun fact, is actually what I used to make my little like soap hanger things. But this is just where I put all of my dirty clothes. And then I also have this U-Swim bathing suit. I got it in their sample sale and it was the orange color, and then I dyed it brown, so it's kind of like splotchy, but it is nice. This is like my comfier, more reserved, just hanging out bathing suit. I have bought like a more fun, kind of like cheekier bathing suit since being here. There's actually a couple things that I've bought since being here. So if you want me to show you what I have bought since being in Australia, let me know and I will make that in a subsequent video. But we're almost done with this big bag. Next thing is some D Manos powder that I brought from home. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, I'll tell you. D Manos is basically just for like urinary tract health. I can be really susceptible for UTIs, and the last thing that I want is a UTI while traveling, which kind of brings me into the next thing that I brought in my little side pouch. Before leaving, I went to the pharmacy and got some antibiotics in case when I was traveling anything came up. But let's just run through this last little pouch in here. A bunch of Ziploc bags. You'd be surprised how often these come in handy. I brought some probiotics to support my gut health while I was traveling. I have some little protein bars. Oh. I literally always start recording these videos like before I need to work, so that's my alarm again. But yeah, my little protein bars, I quite like these ones, but I can't find them here. Maybe they're just in Canada. I brought a thing of salt, non-iodized salt, because this is what I use to cure my infected ear piercing, which I might make a video about that, of how I finally fixed it. It's my daith and it's been angry for a very long time, and I finally learned how to fix it, and it's been with this stuff, so I brought that. And then the rest of this bag is just a bunch of random little bags. I think bringing little bags, they don't take up much room, but it helps keep me organized. And then this is the last thing I brought, is like some produce bags. Oh, and I brought these incense sticks, but I was silly girl and I didn't bring the box, so they just got absolutely obliterated. So I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if you can like re-roll incense sticks or how to use incense sticks that have been absolutely demolished, but I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these. But let's quickly run through my last bag. and then I should get ready for work. So you probably see in the side here, we've got another Hydro Flask because I love my tea and I love my Hydro Flasks. So I decided to bring two big clunky metal bottles. Also on the bottom of this bag, I have this little Matador large travel towel. It just packs down really small. So if I'm ever going on like a little waterfall hike, but it's a hot day, I'll bring this little guy because I probably won't want to bring like my really big towel. And then this is just a reusable bag. This one's from Lulu again. Now in the top pocket is actually where I'd usually keep this camera that I'm recording on right now. But right now it has some really old headphones, a scrunchie, my little gnome friend. I don't know if I've ever showed you my little friend. You would only know him if you saw my like room tour when I still lived with my parents. But yeah, that's my little friend. And then in this little cage, I have a rock that I found at an ashram that I went to with my mom last summer. And I love that place and I love this rock, so I decided to bring those. Super essential. I have my little digital camera, knife and a fork, and a mini measuring tape, a glasses cleaner cloth, and then like some random rocks and shells, but I've acquired those since being here. Now this bag is kind of just like a random miscellaneous bag. Mostly just has any of like my tech stuff or like paper stuff, I guess. So we've got camera batteries for the camera, charging cords for my phone, charging cord for the computer. Also, I would suggest if you're traveling to get a really long charging cord because I feel like you never know where the outlets are going to be. And if you feel like sitting somewhere and there's not a charging cord like or an outlet close to you, it's really annoying to have to like sit on the floor, like if there's not one near your bed. So I really like long charging cords. I have this headlamp, haven't used that yet. Got a lacrosse ball for rolling on my feet. This is a mini backpack that I have that just houses my microphones, one of which I'm using right now. This is just like my little audio bag, and then the attachments and stuff are in this. Another random bag of cords and tech stuff that I'm not gonna bore you with because I don't know how many of you actually care about like the camera techie things that I bothered to bring. It's kind of niche. We have this. This is fun. You might remember this. It's my little Instax printer. So when I take pictures on my little digital camera, I can go and print them off, my favorite little memories, with this little Instax printer. And then I have my journals, which I honestly, the little town I'm living in right now is so funny. Like kids just ride their dirt bikes through the middle of town all day. But yeah, I got two little journals. This one's for like actually writing in journaling. And this one is my little like photo journal where I just stick little things that I want to keep. Oh, I almost forgot. I also brought my favorite picture of myself as a kid. What's left in here? Oh, I have 3 of these little like refills for the Instax camera or printer. And then I've got my computer. I think that concludes everything that I brought with me to Australia. If you want me to go in depth on any of the other things that I brought, like in depth on my toiletries, in depth on like the tech stuff, or if you want me to do a video on everything that I've bought in the past 6 months since getting here, which I've gotten some pretty random things and a couple of like clothes, so it could actually be a video. But leave me a comment if you want me to make any of those videos. If you have any other questions or any other video suggestions, let me know. As always, I hope this video finds you well. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.